and it will be pretty exciting. A lot of top archers heading for the finals, and yeah, it will be great.
And a lot of the top archers are going to be in the team competition as well. And we start off now with a women's team bronze medal match. USA versus Italy. United States out first from behind the curtains. The Americans this week beat Ukraine by 7, then lost to Russia by 8. They wind up in the bronze medal match. And we will meet the 3 archers from the United States, 1 veteran and 2 newcomers on this team, which is coached by Rio Wild, who will be in the box offering his advice. Chrystal GAUVIN in the middle, the veteran for the United States, the 31-year-old who's ranked 4th in the world. That's MCGHEE from Holland, Michigan, who qualified 18th. And Brogan Williams, the 3rd member of the team from Stillwater, Oklahoma. They'll be taking on the squad from Italy. Italy lost to Denmark by 2, wound up in this bronze medal match. Interesting lineup, very interesting lineup for the Italian team. You see there, coming out in the wheelchair, is Eleonora SARTI, a para-world champion. She'll be competing, and what a story she is. We'll talk about her as the day goes on. That, of course, is Irene FRANCHINI, the 34-year-old archer, the veteran. Laura Longo, of course, a top-notch World Cup competitor as well. And Eleonora SARTI. Talking about Eleonora, this is her first call-up to the national able-bodied team. She's already qualified for Rio in the 2016 Paralympic Games. She was a substitute for the 3rd stage of the Archery World Cup in Wrocław last year. And this is really a huge milestone for her, Peter, because she becomes only the 2nd Paralympic female athlete to shoot in both para and able-bodied squads for the Italian team.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. She did really good. 2 weeks ago was in Rimini in Italy, and she was there as well, and she shot tremendously good.
So Eleonora to take the first shot of the match. Just a little bit high.
Make sure and watch your clock, Brogan, as soon as it starts.
Nine points.
C'è a destra. Hai visto, Laura? È a destra. Sì.
10 points.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good shot. That will wrap it up for Italy for the first 3 arrows.
Good start for the Italian team, Italia.
Put the dot in the middle and just execute. Good, strong shot.
9, 9, and 10
Good,
now.
strong
Here's
shot.
Brogan Williams of the United States from Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Good
Strong
Good
start for the Americans.
Same thing. Just keep it rolling. Dot in the middle and a
Mikey
good,
McGee
strong
now
shot.
from Holland, Michigan.
Just execute strong.
9.
One of the newcomers
Yeah,
on the scene for the
Good
USA.
I never heard of the
Your turn,
two
Chrystal.
newcomers.
Good,
Chrystal, of
strong
course,
shot.
is
You have heard of Chrystal.
yeah.
Put it in the middle.
Chrystal
and just
GAUVIN, silver
execute the
medalist
shot,
at the
Chrystal.
World
Good,
Championships
strong
in
shot.
Copenhagen last summer.
Yeah.
Sticks it.
Good shots.
So after the first 3 shots, 1-point lead for
Good start,
Team
Brogan.
USA.
Good start.
Italia.
Like I said, watch your clock, Brogan.
SARTI to shoot her 2nd shot. First attempt was a 9.
On time. What time?
10 points.
Better effort on
That will
that
do
second
it.
arrow.
Pretty close to center. Yeah, it's almost good height. Maybe just not even. You couldn't even go a click low. I mean, it's, okay. Okay. You're inside out on the bottom half of it.
And 9.
Laura Longo just a little bit to the right.
Yeah. First arrow was off to the right as well.
Lo so, però.
Yeah, she's pointing at probably. She got some fuse in her peep side from the light, so.
Sì, brava, brava Irene.
Just caught that line.
Doors open for USA to take a lead in the next 3 shots.
Good, strong shot.
So 57 out of 60.
Put it in the
On the
middle.
first
just
6 shots
execute.
for Italia.
Good, strong shot.
Williams
9.
Little hot.
follows
Good
up her
shot.
first
All
shot,
right.
which was a 10 with
All
a
right, your turn.
9.
Pick her up. Good, strong shot.
Prima il gesto qua, prima il gesto. Adesso qua,
Mikey McGee
senza arco, prima il gesto.
with her second
Put the
shot
dot
of the
in the
day.
middle and just execute. Good, strong shot.
10.
Yeah!
That'll make her feel pretty comfortable.
That's good.
Plenty of time, Chrystal.
Those
23
tens tend to loosen you up, don't they?
Yeah.
Lots of time.
Oh, you never know what to expect
Good, strong shot. Put it right
in those
the middle.
areas, right? It's sometimes in the training field there's a little bit different light in, and then you come out in final field and the lights are coming from a different angle. That's sometimes difficult with your side marks as well. So well,
There's always an adjustment to be
Yeah.
made, isn't there?
correct. Yeah.
Good fluid motion.
In
lots of
watching
time, lots
the
of-
Italian team shoot, now obviously in team competition, under normal circumstances, each shooter
When you walk
immediately
up there with
leaves the
23
line
seconds,
Correct.
so-
and allows the next shooter to come up. Different circumstance here,
Yeah.
working with Eleonora,
Yeah,
who stays
correct.
at the line for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And
She has to pull her hand up high that she's done, and then the next archer can follow up for shooting. Yeah.
but it's a little bit different situation for the other archers because normally they're at the line by themselves. Now they've got Eleonora there
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
and they have to adjust and adapt to that.
Yeah. As well. Yeah. Well, it's probably a really different situation as well because she will be sitting in front of the target really good, but one of the archers has to have one arrow on the other side as well. So probably you will have to adjust your angle a little bit with shooting towards the other target face. Yeah.
Italy trailing by 1 as we begin the second end.
9 points.
Hey, remember, let's watch our clock, Brogan, so we're ready.
Now here's Laura Longo, bronze medalist at the 2009 World Championships in Korea. Longtime veteran of the World Cup circuit.
Yeah. Along the way she had a tremendous big amount of medals.
Total of 9 World Cup medals on her resume.
All right, Brogan, start them off. Start it rolling. Good, strong shot. Put the dot in the middle and execute. Right in the middle.
And Oklahoma's Williams.
10 points.
Yeah.
About that line.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good shot.
All right, Mikey, your turn. Put the dot in the middle and just let it happen. Good, strong shot.
So the Americans trying to capitalize on the 3 consecutive 9s by the Italian team to start off this second end. And they're certainly doing that.
Yeah.
Mikey
All right, your turn,
McGee.
Chrystal. Your turn. Put the dot in the middle and just execute. Good, strong shot, Chrystal.
And a high shot.
You could see she
All right, we're
grimaced
okay.
as soon as she released. Chrystal
Still,
with a rare 8.
nobody's hurt.
I think she wanted to make up some time.
So now back to Italy and Sarti. Second shot of the second end.
Mirala bene.
Better
Laura.
effort that time.
Yeah.
Nine 10 liner.
Oh, that's a close one.
Had a lot of close calls so far today. The judges have been busy. FRANCHINI.
10 points.
Brava, Irene.
Well done.
Brava. Brava, Irene.
Your turn.
So after that slow start with the first 3 shots, a respectable score of 56.
Put the dot right in the middle. Just execute.
But the
Nice,
United
smooth,
States still with
clean
an
shot.
opportunity.
Che normale,
Yeah. Good job.
Brogan Williams knocking him down.
Yeah.
All right, your turn, Mikey. Good, strong shot.
Building her confidence.
Yeah, you can see in the
dot in the
target,
middle and
she's
just
still a little bit on the right side, but she's doing a really, really good job.
Good, strong shot.
9.
It's all right. All right, 20 seconds,
Mikey
Chrystal.
McGee
Lots
with a
of time.
9. And a 10 right here by Chrystal GAUVIN.
Take your
Give
time.
the U.S. a
Good,
2-point
strong
lead.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
A
Yeah.
little bit better than that last shot.
Yeah. She made up for that. Yeah.
Which is what you expect from Chrystal GAUVIN, one of the most fascinating archers out here shooting bows and arrows.
Yeah, and she's not even shooting that long.
No, it's been 3 or 4 years, but tremendous athlete. Has been a swimmer, was a swimmer when she was young, got into all sports, types of sports, softball, mountain biking, all sorts of endeavors, went to college, got 4 degrees, had 4 undergraduate degrees. Now is a senior economic analyst for a company on the East Coast of the United States that deals in the, actually the wood industry of all things.
Ah, okay.
Trees and woods, and she's able to travel on the World Cup circuit and bring her laptop with her and continue to work on the road.
As most of us will
As
do,
most,
right?
yes, yes.
There's clear space all around inside.
We may be far from home, but we're never completely away from home.
No.
23 size arrow.
So the score is posted, and it's a 1-point edge for the United States, 115 to 114.
Yeah, so the Italian team got that 10 that cut the line.
To start the next half, the second and last half of this bronze medal match.
So as we expected, a very tight, very close match here in the women's bronze medal shootout. SARTI.
Yes, that's a good shot. That's a
Terrific
good
shot.
opening arrow.
Brava.
Sticks it right in the center.
That's following up.
Sinistro, Laura.
Some
tutto lì.
momentum building for Italia.
Yeah, it's always nice when you're shooting with teams and the first couple of arrows are already in. Well, you know.
And a 10.
There it is.
Vai bene, grande.
3 in a row
All right, girls.
for the
good, strong
Italians.
shots.
Time to put the pressure on the United States.
Put it right in the middle and just execute. Good, strong shot.
Williams, one of 2 newcomers on this U.S. squad, competing in Ankara this week.
9 points.
We're okay.
Just off the
okay.
mark.
All right, Mikey, your turn. Pick her up. Good, strong shot. Put that dot in the
And
middle.
the
just
U.S. will need
execute.
2 10s coming up here to remain in a tie.
9 points. At least a 1-point lead for Italy now.
It's all right.
And they don't.
That will not be possible.
Nope.
Chrystal GAUVIN will try to keep the U.S. now within 1.
Good, strong shot. Take your time and make it.
Italy
Good,
will have at
strong
least
shot.
a 1-point lead after this shot.
Just out, 9 points.
And it's a 2-point lead.
Italian team with a
About 5
2-point
o'clock.
lead at 15
So the
arrows,
Americans
9
have their
size to go.
stretch of 3 9s
A little low right.
and fall behind by 2.
Okay, guys, we ain't hurting now.
Nine.
Eleonora SARTI.
Laura delivers a 10.
Longo lets it go. Comes up with another 10. And now FRANCHINI, who will compete in just a little while
And 9.
for a gold medal. And she'll go up against Albina Laganova.
Strong shot.
Right now
Put it in the
focused
middle
on
and
this
just
bronze
execute.
medal match.
Good, strong shot.
The Americans trying to play catch up at this point.
9. Italy leading by 1.
Had the lead early, but now it's 4
All
straight
right, Mikey,
nines.
Put it in the middle. Good, strong shot. Put it in the middle and execute. Good, strong shot.
9 points.
No,
2 points
still
lead
not a
for
10 on the target.
13 seconds.
So up to Chrystal GAUVIN to try to break this streak.
What's that?
And a 10.
And does.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
All right.
And you look to somebody like Chrystal GAUVIN when things aren't going quite the way you want them to. You look to somebody like Chrystal, obviously the veteran, to try to bail you out.
Correct. That's probably the reason why she is shooting as last in the team round as well. You know, she's experienced and she already done this a couple of times, and then, well, it's a secure thing to have Chrystal on the last spot sitting.
Number 13 separate World Championships.
So the U.S. led by 1 after the first end, led by 1 after the second end. Italy caught them and passed them to go ahead 144 to 142.
Several hundreds of guys.
Now after 3 ends, it's Italy in the driver's seat.
Don't let it. Just go and shoot your shot. The other guys, this is a team event. You're going to catch some, you're going to miss some, just like you do always. Just go up and shoot them.
A 2-point lead for the Italians, 172 to 170.
Shooting first on target number 1.
Not insurmountable, but it's going to be tough. If you're looking at it from the American perspective, tough from the Italian perspective too.
Good and strong.
Any way you look at it, I
Yeah.
mean, whether you're trying to protect a
Put
lead
that
or
dot
you're
in the
trying to
middle
play
and can't
catch
go
up.
Yeah,
anywhere.
correct.
Set it, let there and relax and execute a good shot.
In either situation, it's difficult. For my experience, I would rather be on the Italian side, but because
Yeah, that's a problem
It's
you'd like to deal with.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's just a little bit
All right,
more
Mikey, your
comfortable
turn.
to shooting.
You've got
shooting
more
from the lead.
control.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's in
Let
your
that
own
dot
hands
sit there
now,
and
huh?
Execute. Just put it in the middle. Make your shot.
9.
It's all right. We're okay. All right, Chrystal, your turn. Take your time and make it count, Chrystal. Good, strong shot.
10.
Yep.
But GAUVIN nails that
All
one.
right.
Chrystal, the silver medalist of the World Championships in Copenhagen last summer. 6 World Cup medals already in her CV. Despite the fact she only really started shooting about 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, Peter.
Yeah.
Kind of on a dare from her husband.
Okay.
Said, let's pick up the sport. Let's pick up some bows and arrows and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Yeah.
The Italian side shooting so well right now. Eleonora SARTI with a 10.
9.
Start off the 4th end, and Italy can afford a 9 here and there right now.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, the USA shot a 9 as well on this 3 arrows end.
So as
So-
long as FRANCHINI shoots a 10,
They're
they'll still have that
safe.
2-point
Yeah.
lead.
There it is.
And it looks like a 10-9 liner.
Well, I think that's in.
Okay, Brogan, start it off.
That should be good.
Good, strong shot. Put the dot in the middle and just execute. Let it just sit there. And
Unofficially, it's now a 1-point lead, but if that one was in and it was a 10,
all right, Mike,
it's a
your
2-point
turn.
lead.
Your turn.
so the Americans, all they can do is focus on what
Fine.
they can control,
Just
which
put
is
the
their
dot in
own
the middle
shot.
And execute.
Well, it's still
Do what
it's
you've
an
done 100
exciting
times.
end
Let
of the
it
match.
set and go off.
Mikey McGee.
9.
It's all right.
Plants that one just in the
Good,
yellow
strong
ring.
shot, Chrystal.
So Chrystal GAUVIN will take her best shot at it and then sit back and wait and see what happens.
Yep.
Right down the middle.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Especially if you see that target face. That's really good grouping.
SARTI
Sí.
sinks it in the 10 ring. Longo does the same.
Final arrow.
So a 10 by FRANCHINI. Should wrap this up. Irene FRANCHINI for the win.
10 to win.
Ooh, it's close.
It looks close, yeah.
It's hard to tell from that perspective, but the Italians seem to think they've got enough to claim this bronze medal.
I think it should be good, yeah.
It does look good.